How's it going? Today we're jumping into a game called VoidTrain. Now this has been on Steam Early Access for quite a few years, and it finally hit its 1.0 release coming out of Early Access, and we're going to jump in, see what it's all about, did a small amount of research like usual, and it seems like it's a game that's like Raft, where you have a platform, in this case it's a train, and you have to collect resources, build up your train, and then progress through the map that way. I think there's a small amount of combat in it as well, and full disclaimer, I did receive the key for this for free. However, as usual, it's not going to change my opinion. If I like it, I will tell you. If I don't like it, I'll also tell you. It's kind of the way that we work around here. So let's start off with the character. Get our guy set up here. So you got male or female. We've got age. Goes from 18 up to 60. Let's just do, we'll do 30. Different skin tone. Kind of just go in the middle. We've got different scars. We have up to 7 types. So that looks like maybe some stuff on our forehead. We've got side of our face over there. Looks like our lip right here. Hard to see with the mustache. Little something right there on the side of our chin. One on our eye. We might do that one. One on the bridge of our nose. Or nothing. Let's do the one on our eye. There we go, man. We got 15 pages. Holy crap, dude. Now, this is for like totally customizing your character's look. I don't ever do these in games, but you got everything from the forehead, the temporal bone, hair types. We got 7. Got a mohawk. A bowl cut. Different colors, too. Can we change? Oh, you can rotate it. Able to see a little bit. Let's go with the bald one. Why? I don't know. Now, does that change our... Just for the hair color. We got a hat type. I mean, that's the only proper one for a train conductor, right? Let's go with that one. Got ears height, ear width. We got beard styles. Goes up to 7. Full-on beard. Mustache. Do we have it without the mustache? We don't. You have to have a mustache. Interesting. Okay. Let's go with that one. Different colors, too. Do you want purple? Actually, you know what? That might be a different setting, too. Let's go with that one. Well, I kind of like the white one. Looks gray here, but we'll do that one. Different sizes for your chin. Ah, here we go. Mustache. I'm not a fan of mustaches, but options are always good in games. We might actually go with that one. Again, kind of fits with that, right? Or that one. Let's go with this guy. Again, kind of leave it as a white color. You got stuff for your jaw here. Cheekbones. Eyebrows. We just have none. I think what we'll do is go with that one. Again, different colors, height, eyebrow sides, all kinds of stuff, man. Tons of settings for this. Different parts for your nose. Got eyes. Eye color. Let's do... It doesn't really change too much. That's for the outer part of the eye. Here's an iris. Iris density. Oh, there we go. It was a little bit buggy there. Just have normal blue eyes. Blue eyes, white here. If you want makeup, there's options for that as well. All kinds of stuff, man. A lot of options, dude. I like it, man. I like it. Always nice to have options to customize your character. Now, for your body, you got very skinny or pleasantly plump. Again, let's kind of go in the middle here. Different jacket types and pants. So for the jacket, kind of like that one, man. Nice and plain. Simple look. That one is as well. Looks pretty nice. Kind of like that one, too. 60 for 1. So let's do this one, man. I like the simple look sometimes. Then we got our pants. Look, man. I always say it in games, the most important part of all of your gear is your pants. Don't have a good pair of pants, you're going to have a bad day. So we'll start off at 1 here. Got some straps around the thighs. Kind of like that one. It's a lighter color. I like those too. A little bit baggy around the boots. We don't have an option for boots. That's kind of weird. That's it. That one comes down a little bit further. Let's do 4. That'll kind of work out, man. All right, is that all the options? I think so. So you got randomize, set defaults. Let's kind of just leave it like it is. There we go. You can find a game or have a new one. We're going to start a new game. We're not playing on a server or anything. I guess there's server play? Not too sure. So now we got world settings. I think what we're going to do is leave the default ones for right now, because I don't know what does what for the most part. So you got drop loot on death is on. We got destroy loot is not on. Thank goodness. Starvation. So I guess we have to eat and drink. Interesting. Stack size. That is something you don't see in games at all. It's always nice to have. So whenever you have all of your storage, have a higher stack size. You don't need as many of the storage out, right? Because they stack a lot higher. We'll leave it for default right now. That might be something. Hopefully we can change this as the game goes on if we need to. But that goes up to 500%. Very nice to see that in a game. Train damage. Sharks. Terrifying thing. We got void fauna. Not sure what that is. Soldiers and swarms. I'm guessing all the creatures are going to be just those 4 right there, right? Okay. Default settings. Let's jump in.
Sometimes the spirit of adventure beckons so much it's pointless to resist it. Some people find enough courage to get on a train and head off into outer space. No. Also no. Wrong again. These are all wrong stories. Ah, there it is, the forest. This train was passing through impenetrable, dense forests. However, that was not a nameless journey, but a long way up here, right into the heart of the endless snowy nowhere. A perfect place for those who prefer tranquility, silence, and minus 45 degrees outside the window. Urgh. Meet the man who made off into this palace of silence, the engineer. He'll be here on watch duty for many long and cold months, until the next lucky guy strides in to replace him. If one comes through at all, of course. But there's no need to feel sorry for him. Although the terrain is wild, there's plenty to see and do around here, especially if you're curious enough. Fortunately for my story, engineers are almost always inquisitive and attentive. These people notice things that elude the average person. And everything would have been fine in this adventure if the blizzard had not started at the wrong time. The chilly wind blew the engineer off the trail, which he immediately lost sight of. His fingers instantly turned into ice like everything else around him. The last hope of salvation, a map of the terrain, treacherously slipped out of his hands. Luckily, the video's timing didn't allow the engineer to suffer for long. All of a sudden, in the middle of snowy nowhere, it appeared. A door to... Where to, by the way? The building didn't seem to be on the engineer's maps. Anybody home? This is how it all usually starts. In that strange hut, there was nothing. No people, no warmth, only darkness.
Okay. So we are here. Nice little shack. Very hard to see. It's the way that it goes sometimes. So for movement, WASD, like usual. Jump is shift. We got crouch as left control. Sprint is shift. Interact is E. Change the controls later in the settings if we want to. So it looks like we have to turn on the light. Let's remove that. There's already a light on right here. Right? Electrical panel. Need to smack it with something, man.
If I were you, I'd look for a key. Or something that looks like a key. Maybe just something heavy.
Need a hammer, man. A hammer is always good for anything. So we gotta find something to open the fuse box. 0 of 3. Some stuff on the wall there. Okay. Keep your hands warm. Vital thing when you're in a very cold area. I'm just saying, man. My professional opinion. Alright, Junior. A little bit too much. It's a little train. Not sure if you can see it on the recording. Okay. It's what it is. Is that another light? It is. Light switch there, but can't do anything with it. Do we need a hammer, man? Is this our train? Our platform? I think so. Oh, here we go. It's a box. With a drawing in it. Okay. So that was 1 of 3.
Well, I don't think that's going to help.
It's good for a drink.
A heavy blunt object. Gotta grab it.
Should definitely work. Looks kind of awkward, I'm just saying, man. Putting that on your wrist. Need a tool belt. So open the fuse box, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Smack it a couple times.
I'm afraid there's nothing left to fix with a hammer. Any other ideas?
Dude, a hammer can fix everything, man. Just saying. So we gotta fix the wiring. That fuse? Absolutely. Burned out one. Happens, dude. It happens. A little bit of duct tape will always fix everything. I'm not sure. Not sure how to use tape on a fuse, but whatever, man.
Oh, and so my glorious hero, having passed all the hardships of his watch, finally obtains a light in order to notice something strange on the table?
It's like us, man. Passing through the different gates. I think that's how it kind of works. Oh, there's the switch. Easy, easy. Yep, now you done broke it. A little too late for that, Junior. Everything's floating. No gravity. That's kind of a terrifying thing. Us, us as well. Kind of a neat way to start a game, you know? Instead of just jumping right in. Yep. Smack with a table. Okay, now we're unconscious. Chapter 1, Entering the Void.
Hey, you all right?
Not really. Got smacked with the table, dude.
Oh, you're finally awake. A typical day on watch, huh?
Okay. Terrifying thing, just saying. Question is, are they friendly? Are we here?
Well, this might come in handy.
So moving in the void. There's no gravity in the void. Jump off the train and head in the desired direction to move. Hold F to quickly pull up to the train on the rope. Then climb on it yourself by controlling your character, okay? The area around the train gives you a bonus to swimming speed. So we're swimming in the void? So you can move close to it almost without lagging behind. Okay. So I guess that mark is kind of like for the tutorial, right? Pick up the diary. So we are tethered to the train. What is that? Interesting, okay. Kind of cool graphics, man. Easy, easy. So we got a diary. Diary stores active quests as well as collected information about the game world. To open the diary, press J or access it from your inventory. So language I can't read. Your standard issue cards. Up and down will get you to move forward, okay? I like it, I like it.
Of course. Such an inventive mind wouldn't have any trouble figuring out the mechanism of a simple trolley.
So is there a limit for how far we can go away from... Oh, it is. I know we're tethered, but I didn't know if I had like a certain length. So hold F to pull up to the train. You can just swim to it though, right? Someone flashing over there too. So we have gravity on the actual cart. It'll take a little bit of getting used to for that. So we got scrap metal. What are you? Wood? Can't get to it. Okay. So we just swim up to the cart. Yeah, it is wood. Let's grab all the stuff. Might need it for building up on the cart later on. There's actually some more over here, too. Let's grab this one. Scrap metal? Absolutely. So to get a further tether later on, maybe? And no real use to use F to pull up to it if you can just swim to it. Alright, so, trolley handle. Can't do anything with it. Oh. Take the trolley off the brake. We're totally going backwards. Right into that.
Much. Try pulling the other lever.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait, stop. There was stuff back here.
Right now, just slowly.
Wasn't there? Controlling the trolley. To speed up the trolley, press E during the minigame. Okay? Hitting bonus areas will give you more acceleration energy. Accumulated energy is spent over time, so it can't really store it. The vehicle will move at minimum speed when you run out of energy. Okay. Get rid of this. Wasn't there some stuff back here, too, we couldn't reach? It's gone. Went poof. Okay. That's fine. We got a horn, too, right? Absolutely. Every train needs a good horn. So, release the brake. So, we're going forward.
That's a useful book you've picked up. Is the author some kind of scientist or inventor? I hope he's not too upset that we stole his train. That was awkward.
Borrowed it. Didn't steal anything. Okay, it's got a new quest. So we need one more on the wood. Oh, do this. Hit the brakes! Jump off. Grab some stuff. Okay. Nice and peaceful so far. Wait, what? What was that? Oh, it's just the track goes away. Okay. I thought we were falling or something, man. So, building. Press B or T to open the build book. Select an object and build it. If you don't have the resources, the project will start, but you need to finish it later. Okay, that's kind of cool. Put like an outline of it, and then as you get the parts, you can actually build it. Kind of like stage stuff out. Most objects require a floor, or walls if it's a wall object, to build. To destroy or move it, use a hammer, N or T. Okay. So there's that. Is that all the parts that are around here? I think so. Got technologies as well. To unlock new technologies, you'll need research points. Add resources or components to the research table to earn them. The items will be consumed, but the earned points will be stored in the table. When you dismantle the table, the accumulated points will be returned as items that can be reused. Okay, so you never lose them at least. The more complex the component, the more points it will yield. Okay. So next one is, I don't know how to say that word, satiety? Satiety? Kind of a weird one, man. So it affects the extent to which your health can be automatically restored outside of combat. It is gradually depleted and can be restored by consuming organics, ice, or cooked foods from the kitchen. So, We got a kitchen we can make. But what does it mean by organics? Cooked foods restore more than other options. In case you have 0, you will not die, but your health will no longer regenerate automatically. Interesting. Not exactly sure what it means by organics. Might be something we get from some of the creatures that we kill? Grab this last part. It's going to be a lot of collecting, I think, for this game. Now, what is that thing? We can go back to it, right? So let's turn off the brake. Let's go backwards. See what this thing is. Because I think once you get so far, you can't go back anymore, right? So you can do the minigame anytime, it seems. Let's get ready to hit the brake. We'll stop right by it. We'll grab this stuff as well. Actually, a lot of items over here. That's a new one, right? Looks like a jar. Transmission. Brake. Grab this first. Barely got it. Okay. So that pushed us back. What are you? Maybe food? Not sure the point in that. Okay. Interesting. Check that one last item and then we'll start going forward. I don't want to go back forever. But I'm kind of curious with the new stuff, you know. Backwards. There we go. So once this thing gets full, this bar, no reason to keep doing the minigame, right? Oh yeah, let it be full. There we go. That one item. Hit the brake. Off we go. Chemicals, okay. Might need that later on. So, let's look at the inventory. How do we get to inventory? I. Scrap, chemicals, and then the wood. So fuel, and then... It's for research, I guess, right? Got ammo down there, got slot 1, slot 2, a suit, and a backpack. Okay. So we need to build a research table. So... B. We got all the parts. Wait. Hold on. That's a floor. Now, can we extend this out bigger? I'm guessing later on. Let's put this right here. How do we rotate it? R. And then can't place it there. Oh, it has to be inside this. Can't be on the outside. Let's do it facing this way. Right at the edge. There we go. What are you? You ate my chemicals. Research the Smelter 1 technology. So, put that away. Junior! How you doing, buddy? Alright, so... That's a furnace, that's storage. Do this one first. Do we have to do this before we can do this one? I think so, right? Q or E. Got decor. Additional. There's all kinds of stuff, dude. There's a ton of stuff to unlock. Alright. Gotta start at the beginning, though. So I think you have to go in order. So research this. Wait. We need research points. Add points. So we can do chemicals. How much do we need? Was it 4? We need 2. Let's do 2 of these scrap metal. Okay. Now we can research it. So unlocks the iron bar and copper bars, okay? We got this one. That's going to be 4 points. We'll do these to keep the chemical. I'm not sure how hard that is to come by. We have that as well. Fantastic. So the next thing is some workbench. Maybe some wire or something. And then some lights. Junior looks fantastic. Are you throwing stuff up, man? You right? You good? Alright, so build a smelter. What do we need for that? Let's grab the wood here first. I like the finding out part in games, right? When you start off something new. I mean, it's a little bit not frustrating, but you don't know what's what you should keep and what you shouldn't. Once you learn it all, man, it's kind of cool. All right, let's move forward a little bit. The brake. Get the trolley going some. We'll try to find some parts up here. We'll throw the brakes on whenever we find some stuff floating around. Not sure if we can grab that thing. We'll stop right up here. There's a little bit of stuff there, too. Alright, brake. Hopefully we're not too far for grabbing it. If we can. It's too far. I don't see a prompt, though, so that might just be for decoration. Now, I wonder where the enemies come into play. Probably a little bit later on after we learn the basics, right? For the most part. Alright, so I've done a little bit of gathering. Let's get the stuff here real quick, and we'll check and see what we actually need for the smelter itself. And there is some more of the chemicals right here. So they must not be too rare. There we go. There's some more up here, too. Not sure if we can actually reach that one. Again, the tether's kind of short, so I mean, it makes sense, right? For the most part. Alright, let's try to build the smelter and see what exactly we need. If we reach that one, it's another chemical. So close yet so far. We're not going backwards. We've gone back enough. Only going forward from here. Alright, so, build. Let's do the smelter. Oh, we just need some of the... Okay. Some of the metal. Let's put you right here. There we go. And then... exits. So, to craft items... Some workstations may require fuel, so we use the wood for that, I guess. When you fuel the workstation's furnace, the fuel is converted into points and stored within it, consuming the item in the process. Upon dismantling the workstation, accumulated fuel points are returned as items that can be reused. I like how you don't lose stuff, man. Whenever you want to, like, move stuff around, stuff like that, you get all the parts back, so you're not wasting all your stuff. Okay. So smelt iron bars and pick it up. So for iron, 10 on the time, 10 on the fuel, scrap metal. Scrap metal and chemical will make the copper. Interesting. Iron junk from soldiers. Okay, that's coming up here pretty soon, I guess. And then the copper bar. Oh, you can do that as well. So 2 different ways to get each one of these. Okay. So to fuel this, add fuel. That adds 15. Okay. So what do we need to make? Is it the iron or the iron? Okay. Iron bar. Craft 1. So that's seconds that it takes. That looks kind of cool, man. Junior, man. He's pretty cool. Alright, so there we go. Pick it up. So new quest, basics. It's got pin recipes, additional, main. So, being bored on watch, all sorts of construction ideas popped into my head. Who knew they'd really come in handy? Research and build a container. Okay. So, research over here. We already did that, right? We did. Then we gotta build one. Storage is key in these kind of games. Oh, you got different tabs up here, too. Easy sorting. Wait. I wanted to see what we needed for it. So we need 1 of the ingots for iron, and then 2 of the wood. Okay. Storage back here. Put it right on the corner. There we go. It's kind of weird having to press T to exit. So move all items. Open. Store this in here. Oh, that is very, very tiny, man. You got 6 slots. We got a backpack later on. Okay, so that's good there. Workbench 1. I think we have to research that one still. This guy here. So, add some points. How many do we need? 4 points. We have absolutely nothing in our inventory. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do some more gathering along the way here. And then, always let people know you're moving. We'll come back, and we'll do some more research points and try to get some more done. We are going the proper direction. I kind of like the minigame in a way. What was that? What are those things? Okay. But then we'll come back and try to get the stuff built. I want to gather quite a bit, though, before we try to make it. I will stop up here, do one more run, and we might be kind of set for building the next item. Kind of a cool game, man. It's not too bad. One thing I wish that we would have, and it might be later on, is a longer tether. Because every time, that's kind of annoying. Every time I almost get to something, it's too far away. Kind of like this right here, right? So close yet so far, man. Kind of looks neat, though. All right, grab these last two items here. We should have enough of the chemicals for making some copper if we need to. And then wood for our furnace. All right, so we need to research this. And that's going to be 4 points. Let's add some. We'll do 2 of each. And that should work. Okay, so we have this. Now we should be able to build it. Train's getting kind of cramped up here. We need to expand. Maybe that's part of this. We'll do it over here. Make sure it is facing the proper direction. Oh, what are we missing? Hold on. I didn't see. I keep forgetting to look before I build stuff. Is that copper that we need? I think so. Yeah, 2 copper, I think. Alright, so for this, let's add some fuel. Just do 1 for the moment. And then copper, we'll make 2. Add fuel. 1 more. Just to make sure we got enough. Are we crafting? We're not. I had to click the button there. Okay. There we go, man. Taking up some of that. That should be enough for this. 10 seconds. Okay. Tell you what. While that's doing its thing, let's move forward and try to grab a couple more things. Wonder if there's any more metals later on, or if iron and copper are the only 2? Not too sure. Stop here. There's a little bit of wood. It's a lot of stopping and starting. I wish you could put this guy on like a slow roll going forward, and you might be able to. That's science, man. Science. Grab this stuff first. I wonder if it automatically breaks whenever you jump off. That could be a thing as well. If not, just take off the brake and let it slow roll. There we go. Oh, it does. Oh, fantastic, man. Look, dude. I've been doing this wrong the whole time. So leave this going at the default speed and jump off and harvest stuff that way. Or collect, whatever you want to call it. Well, that kind of works, man. Now, the thing is, you can't go back because it does block you off eventually. So got to make sure we actually see stuff and collect it or stop the trolley before it gets too far. Like the wood there, that's already too far gone. I have chemicals up here, though. And it seems like there's a day and night cycle because it has gotten darker. Alright, stop that. Is that both of the ingots? It is. That's going to be iron. Boy, I tell you what. I thought it was copper. Alright, so there's our iron ingots. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so complete technology stage 2. Is that in here? I think it is. So we need 4 points. That's copper components. I think wood's probably the best thing to use right now. However, we do use it for our fuel as well, so... So that is researched. Okay. That's gonna be 10. Holy crap, dude. It's a random floor light. Calm down, Junior. Calm down. It is daytime. Fantastic. So what's in here? A lot of stuff. We have gears, bolts, springs, copper pipe, copper wire, different flavors of it. Is that for recycling? Looks like recycling. Not a second way to build it. I'm not too sure. Okay. Leave this for the moment. I'm going to do some more harvesting. Get enough points. we'll unlock that floor lamp, and it should be... Oh, we gotta do stage 3 now. So we're done with stage 2. So what is this? Additional. Wait, does that mean we can actually... No, we gotta research it. Okay. Additional what? +2 inventory slots in all containers. That is huge, actually. We got a couch, man. That's what I'm talking about. So, random floor furniture. Environmental objects. So, water condenser and a kitchen. And a water flask. Container rack. How do we expand our area? I'm not sure. Give me a minute. I'm going to harvest up some more stuff. And at least unlock this. And maybe get enough for this too. It's only one item. So we need 18 altogether. So little bit of gathering, Junior. Need to put you on a tether and throw you out so you can actually grab stuff while I run the trolley. He's sleeping. Doesn't even want to hear it. Boy, I tell you what. Hard to find good help these days. Alright, so should have a good little bit of stuff. Let's skip the core for right now. We can come back for it. We need to add some points, and we need to get the water up and going. So we need 8 here. Quite a bit of the chemicals. Let's use some of these. I didn't want to. 4 from there, and then 4 from here. I like how anything can be turned into the research points, right? That way you're not farming for one particular item. So research this. Build a water condenser. So water source. Finding water sources in the winter forest was not easy, but now you need to figure out how to obtain water in the endless void. Build a condenser. Okay. Before we die. Preferably. Oh man, we need a lot of stuff. Holy crap, dude. So we got wood. We got some screws, the copper, and the gears. So one of you. Okay. Gears, we're going to need iron bar, and then bolts. So we need 2 of the iron bars. Now, didn't it say that we won't die if we don't have food? Or we just won't regenerate health or anything, I think? And one of those. Craft 2 of you. I think that's what it said. Yeah, see, we got 0 health now. Or is that for the health regen? I'm not too sure. We'll have to look back on that. And then for you... handrails. Look, dude. Safety first, man. Always an important thing. And what's next? Loot catcher. Oh, that's what we need right there. I wonder if it's like the nets in Raft. You put them on the edge of your raft, and then as you get closer to things, it'll automatically suck it in and keep you from having to go out and gather them. Might be what it is. I like the horn. Alright. So we needed a gear. And then some bolts. You gotta wait for that one to get finished, okay? Was that the gear we did? It was. Craft 1. So I think there was a thing to pick it up from here, right? So we don't have to actually get out of this menu? Okay. That's kind of neat, man. Alright, so. Let's do the water condenser. Condenses moisture from the environment, turning it into water. Need more space, man. Let's put it right here. There we go. So 2 minutes. We'll give you some water. So water condensers are used to generate and store water. They work automatically without involvement until they fill their storage. Don't forget to collect water from the building's storage. Water can be used to replenish the character's regeneration rates and use it in various crafting processes. So that's probably what that bar is on the bottom then, right? Our regen. That's why it's down to 0 now. So that's a pretty big train car you can see there in the picture. Got a ton of these things, man. So we got a little over a minute, and we should have us some water. So I'm not sure what that is. Right? That blue flame? Kind of interesting. New to see. I think our water's ready too. So collect water. And then we gotta build a kitchen. So what do we do with it? Plus 5% on food. Okay. Water is food. That's interesting. How do we eat? It did fill up down there some. Okay. So is there storage on this? Or is it once it's done, we have to collect it right away? Interesting. We'll have to see. So build a kitchen. We're kind of running out of space here, man. Buildings won't work without it. Kitchen. We need some bolts and some copper. Wait a minute. We still got our gear. Do we not need the gear for this? Hold on. Oh, we didn't. I thought we needed the gear for it. We don't. That kind of works out. So for the kitchen, we'll place it right here. No? Well, we're out of space, man. Put it right here at the back. Right in the, well, the middle. Let's do it on the side. Right by our storage. Now we don't have all the parts. I thought we could add the parts that we have, but we can't. So in here, we need one of you. And then we need some more of the iron. Let's do fuel. We'll do... So we have 2 in there, right? It'll only use what we need, I think. Craft one of these. See what happens. I think it stops it. If so, I'll store some extra fuel in here for later. It does. Okay, it does stop whenever you're done. Let's make one more. How do we... Oh, we need the bolts. There's a cop. There's the bolts. Craft. Couple seconds. Give me that. Give me this. Give me that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's not really a kitchen. It's a it's a barrel with some wood on the side. But, I mean, it works, man. It works. So we can make some boiled water. Okay. Need some stuff from here. Collect water. Add fuel. Wood is at a premium. I'm just saying, dude. Just saying. Craft one of you. Always got to purify your water. Just saying, man. Safety first. Give me this. I need to change my inventory to tab. So that'll get plus 10 on the food. It's weird that we're using water for food. I'm just saying. It's a little bit strange. Let's use it. There we go. So build and research the container rack 1. That's going to be loot catcher, garden, lab, bandage. How do we increase the size of our train, man? A guy's getting shy on space here, you know? Let's see about the floors. You cannot put floors anywhere on the outsides of the train. Okay, so we cannot extend this any. Can't put it anywhere in here. It's weird that that's at the start. You know? For unlocks. Buildings won't work without it. Nowhere for it to go in here. Okay. Maybe we'll kind of uncover something later on. Let's go forward some. While we're here real quick. Get some speed. See what's up here. Maybe we'll kind of go to the next area. Maybe we can find another car to attach to. That might be kind of cool. See that thing up there. Not sure what it is. We're passing all this stuff, though, as a thing. It's kind of far away. I thought it was, like, right here, but it's not. All right, man. A little bit more gathering for some supplies, and then we'll try to progress and find another cart or how to extend ours before we go. Kind of a key component, you know, having enough room for all your stuff. So that light that we saw looks like it's a portal to the next section, maybe? Oh, stop this right here. Stop this right here. I need the wood, dude. I need the wood. So we'll jump through there and kind of see what it's all about. Maybe we can actually extend the train on the next leg of the tutorial, you know? How's our watering stuff? Oh, it does. Does that actually fill up some? Looks like there's something in there. Maybe some water? It'd be kind of cool to see that fill up, you know? As time goes on. Alright, let's do this. Junior, not sure what's going to happen, buddy. There's a big door up here. It might be the next part of the track. Kind of a cool game, man. Not going to lie. It's definitely slow going at the start, but they usually are because you're trying to learn everything. Grab this stuff. I want to be on the car itself whenever we go through this. Just for, I mean, safety purposes, right? Some more scrap metal down there. Alright, let's speed this up some. Plenty of time to collect later on. Here we go. We're at full speed here. Excited, man. Nervous and excited. What's going to happen? There's a building in here. Interesting. Okay. Electricity, terrifying thing. Just saying. What if we get a motor later on instead of using the trolley handle? That's kind of neat. Slingshot through to the other side. What is that? Put on the brakes!
Of course, I didn't expect to be greeted with balloons and fanfare, but where is everybody?
That's kind of neat, man. So sneak in. Sneaky, sneaky. I'll tell you what, just in case. Let's save the game. Let's save it right here. Never know what might happen, man. I'm just saying. Not sure if there's an autosave either. So we move pretty fast for doing sneaky, sneaky mode, you know? We actually loot the trash? Absolutely not. Looks kind of neat. Your standard issue crystal. Can't interact with any of this stuff. Oh, you can this, though, right? Yep, there's lit up. Some stuff. Now, how much can we hold of each item? 10. Okay, we're almost full. Tell you what, let's do this before we head in. Let's put some items into our storage. We've only got the one storage. Oh, what are you?
I'd tell you what to do about it, but I have no idea.
We'll come back to this. Alright, let's put you in here. And you. Some of this. A little bit of that. And a tiny bit of you. So does that automatically go to our inventory? Okay, it does fill up. For the water? I haven't collected it, I don't think. But we got some there. Tell you what, let's do this. We can do the water to get it out of our inventory and let it stay there, right? Absolutely. Can't interact. Fire extinguisher. Good thing to always have. I don't want to miss any of the loot chests, you know? I think they're all highlighted. Like this, when you can actually interact with it. That's kind of nice. Down the stairs. Mine the steam. Can we? We can't grab that. Where are we going to, man? Back outside. Interesting. Okay. That was kind of weird. What was going to happen if we fall, but you can't fall? Kind of just latch onto the other side. More fire equipment. Should have been a chest back here. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Where are we going to? Oh, up there. How do we... Is this parkour? Oh, please tell me it's not parkour. We have to go from there up top. Okay. Look, man, I'm going to tell you right now, in games, if you haven't seen my other series, I am not good for jumping in between different areas. I mean, I know we did fine there, but don't expect that to always happen, you know? Steam? Watch the steam. Okay. Took some health damage on that.
Poor thing. Well, the goddesses of time and fate can't weave a long life path for everyone. Well, at least he won't be needing the revolver anymore.
A weapon. Okay. I'm all for that. Take the revolver. Hold on, give me a second, give me a second. Need a flashlight, dude. Is that a safe? Need a key to a safe. Wait. Oh, you can punch. Okay. Interesting. Revolver. Can't reach it. Looks kind of neat. What if we need ammo for it too? So, weak secondary weapon with an infinite supply of power and ammo.
Who do you think this skeleton was? So many diagrams on the table. He's probably some kind of designer. Well, used to be.
You done talking? So shoot is that. Target is that. Okay. And then reload. Infinite ammo. That's kind of nice, man. Equip is number 3. So how many shots? Let's get rid of this. 6 shots. Okay, makes sense. Light. Alright, so where do we go to now? Where's the symbol? Hello? Oh, right here. So a new note. That's a control panel out by the train. Okay.
He left the combination of the safe right out in the open. That was a great idea. But don't ever do the same thing, okay?
There we go.
I got an idea. We're gonna need those parts soon.
So get out. Working on it, buddy. Working on it. Oh, you can just walk right through it. That's not very secure, I'm just saying. Yep, watch the steam. Or wood. I like how all the lights can be toggled. It's a little stuff sometimes, man. Ooh, what is that? Fat. Okay. Maybe for some recipes when we're cooking. More fat, more wood, more scrap. Onion? A blue sample. Will surely catch the researcher's interest, okay? Oh, plus 10 on the, oh, dude. Plus 10 on the research. That's kind of nice. Some more scrap.
Now about my brilliant idea and the details. The console on the platform looks suspiciously similar to the device in the blueprints. It was mentioned there in the train upgrade paragraph.
Train upgrade. That's what I'm talking about. Expand the trolley. So expanding the locomotive. Upgrade the platform of your train locomotive using the building console at the depot. Each subsequent improvement requires more resources. Okay, so it costs quite a bit to upgrade it. Oh, fantastic, dude. So, what do we have here? Wagon, crew. Crew! I mean, Junior's part of the crew, man. Loot catchers. So we can have up to 2. We can't add a wagon. We need whatever that is. Build a module. Upgrade wagon. Horn. Disassemble or relocate. Oh, we can get rid of the horn. Gotta have a horn, man. Mounted. Constructions. I don't know what that is. Brake. So you can move all the stuff around here is what it is. Oh, we can move too. Okay. Well, that kind of works out. 3D. It's a little bit weird with the the viewing of it. So what I would like to do... I mean, that's fine in the middle. Let's put the brake and this guy by each other. Oh, man, we got too much stuff there. That needs to be moved. Hold on. Can we move this stuff? Hold on. So with this, how do we dismantle it again? We haven't tried to do that yet. In. And then relocate. Let's put you back here. We'll put this up here, as well as a brake. That way everything's up here at the front. I kind of want to move Junior to that side and put all of our other things over. Let's do that. Let's relocate you. G. Wrong button. Okay. Junior's over there. Get rid of this. Put the gun away, Junior! And then let's move back over here. And I want to put this guy right there. And this guy right here. Ah, there we go, man. Now there's more room back here. We can actually... If we move this forward to the side, that would give us some more room back here, too. Then everything's up here at the front. I kind of like it in the middle, to be honest with you. Let's move it, though. Let's move it. Sorry, buddy. I need to move you one more time. This is where stuff gets interesting, where you can start customizing the actual train car. At least to me, it's interesting. There we go. Excuse me. Pardon me. Put the hammer away. Don't punch it. Violence is not the key, man. This is weird because you have to use your WSAD keys and then the mouse to move where you want to. So you... You want it on the side like this? I think so. It's still out of the way then. This we can kind of just turn around right there and then... Maybe move Junior over here. Possibly. Alright, so... Let's upgrade. We want to upgrade. I want to add a wagon. So what is it that we need? Maybe we're not set to add more yet. So you can build that stuff. Okay. If we get rid of the horn... It gives us more room there. Let's dismantle this. Okay, that's gone. Now this can probably go right up front there. Right? Then upgrade. You have to hold it down.
An engineer. Truly an engineer.
Okay, so that... Oh, I get it now. So that upgrades for another car. Can we go ahead and make this now? It's going to be 2 of the gears and then 2 of the other parts. Leaving the depot. Release a train from the brakes to leave the depot. This action is irreversible. All items left in the depot will be destroyed. Okay. So definitely make sure that everything you want is looted. And I want to do some science real quick. So, with this... I think it's iron that we need, right? Let's do 2. Add fuel. I could use fat as well. Interesting. Okay. Anyways. 2 of you. Let's make 2 of the iron bars. I don't know if we need copper. I think it's just iron that we need. And what was it? It was a gear and something else. I don't want to leave the depot, buddy. Not yet. Soon. But not yet. So maybe that's 2 of the iron ingots. It's kind of hard to see if something's iron or if it's copper. I don't think we're using copper yet. Okay, so we need 2 more of the iron ingots. So 2 of you. Not enough! Oh, that sucks, dude! So we can't upgrade it again. Okay. At least we know for later. Now, for this... Ah, that's what we need a floor for. Okay. So put the book away. Junior, you want to be the front of the train or the back? Up to you. Put you at the back. I like how relocating stuff is super simple. Put you on this side. Okay. And then let's move this. Right by you. Okay. Alright, so storage is fine there. Let's move you over here. And then let's move this. That's the kitchen. And that's the water. Let's move the water down some too. Hopefully that kind of retains all of our water as well. I mean, it should, right? You would think. That's the kitchen. I think storage will kind of leave where it is. Maybe build 2 more to go right here, because you don't get very much in it, right? So exit this. What do we have for more storage? We can build it now. Fantastic. Exit. We're kind of set. Oh, dude, that is super simple. So, we don't need another car. All that we need is to expand this, which it looks like we can do one more time if we had the parts. Dude, it sucks, man. I passed so many pieces of scrap back there, and I wish I would have kept it all. So we need something new here for the wagon. And I guess we can go ahead and put the horn back. Look, man, every train needs a horn. Okay, that's good there. Move the wagon forward. I guess if you have more, right? I can change the name of it too. We'll leave it like it is. I like it, dude. I like it. That's gonna make life a ton easier. Just having the extra space and not being all crowded. Ah, dude. Well, not too bad of a day, man. I think we should go ahead and leave it here because we're kind of at a good stopping point. Now, I'm going to play this game more off camera. If you want to see me play more of this on the channel, leave me a comment below. If you don't, also leave me a comment. It's good to see both sides if you're enjoying the content or not. But it's a pretty cool game, man. And like I said, to me, seems like we're getting really into the interesting stuff to where you're starting to expand the train, get more of the different platforms built. I'm not sure what's through the tunnel for the next section. I don't know. There's probably going to be some creatures to fight since how we got the revolver in this one. And not having any ammo is kind of a nice thing. Not having to craft that all the time and worry about it. So it's a little bit less pressure on you for when you're doing your fighting, right? However, we are going to go ahead and leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.